Hey, welcome back to the car sucker. My name is Jimmy Prater, and I'm a car closer. That's what I am. I close and close and close. I close car deals. I close them and gross them. Close them and gross them. See, you're not doing that right now because you're sitting down, looking out the window, staring at customers, and you could be out there waiting on them. But you're not. You're lazy. Get off your ass and go wait on a customer. Right now, I said it. Salesperson, I'm in your corner. All salespeople, I'm in your corner. I am your mouthpiece. I am your daddy that is out there wanting you to make more money. But I can't do it if you are not willing to get off your ass and wait on a customer. Find a customer. Don't rely on a dealer bringing them in with their advertising because they don't know how to advertise. They're horrible at it. Their business is to sell cars. They think they're marketers. They're not. These stupid jerk-off dealers get in front of a camera and they look like morons. Look at them. They're very uncomfortable. They have no energy. They don't know how to talk into a camera. That's who they are. It's all about ego. They have to put their name on the dealership. That's wrong marketing. That's 101 marketing. Never put your name on a car dealership. Never. It's just ego. And you know what kind of person you're going to be working for when you see their name on the billboards. They got to have their names on the billboards. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't stand around watching other people make money. Sunday afternoons, do something with your family. If you don't have to be at the car dealership, do something with your family. Don't sit around watching the freaking NFL. You're watching NFL? You're watching these guys run around in tight pants. Now, I like playing football. I like sports. But I'm not sitting around watching other people make millions and millions and millions. You got to be an imbecile for that. And then you see these weirdos, these fans, right? Fans, short for fanatic. So you're a fanatic. So all these fanatics out there. And look that word up. Just Google it. A quick search will tell you what a fanatic is. You're sitting up there in these bleachers and you're yelling and screaming top of your lungs and drinking beer and looking like fools, like little children. Grow up. You don't need to be there unless you already have tons of money in the bank and you don't have to worry about working. What are you thinking? You look gross. You have a hot dog or some nachos and you're stuffing your face and drinking beer when you could be home with your kids. I forgot. Kids are overrated, right? They mean nothing to you. Oh, you're going to make one of them a superstar athlete instead of sending them off to somewhere where they can actually educate themselves or be a closer somewhere. Be a billionaire. Have a mind thinking like a billionaire. You got to think like a billionaire. You don't see billionaires at an NFL game. NBA. Watching these guys dribble a basketball and shoot it. What are you doing? What's that? Why does that excite you? Why can't you get motivated to make money? Oh, I forgot. You're that dude sitting down, looking out the window, waiting for the customer to come in and say, I want to buy that car. That's not happening. I don't believe in laydowns. I don't believe in a laydown at a dealership. We all know what a laydown is. Somebody comes in and just do exactly what I just told you. Come in and say, hey, I want to buy that car. They don't happen. Doesn't happen, never happen, never. And anybody says a lay down, they're wrong. It's because their personalities jive. Because he was clicking. He was a Timex. He was clicking. The closer was a clicking. He knew what to say at that moment. He had the burst of energy to go out and close a car deal. You have to have that burst of energy. If you have so much energy to drive to a stadium, park, oh my gosh, deal with the crowds, go in there, scream your ass off, drink beer, stuff your hot dog in your mouth, and you really enjoy doing that, I know, and eat your nachos going all over your shirt. You look like a moron, like a child. Grow up. You're not making money out there. They're looking at you like you're a fool. Fans, fanatics. That's what you are. You're a fanatic. You're in a cult. You're a groupie. You're a groupie. Remember back in the day, they had groupies following rock bands around? That's who you are. And gentlemen, if you call yourself a gentleman for doing that, why don't you start doing something else? Why don't you start wearing a miniskirt to work? Because you're a groupie and your little pom-poms. How ridiculous. Okay, even worse, you want to sit there and watch the Super Bowl? You could be doing something all day other than getting sloshy drunk and watching the Super Bowl. Who cares? I like football, but I'm not getting paid to watch it. So I'm not watching it. I don't care. It's not manly enough. It isn't. You're not making money. Men make money. You're not a man if you're sitting home not making money, or at least trying to make money. Try. Don't look out the window. You're not that person, are you? You can't be. Closers don't do that. We like to bring customers in, stay on high level motivation, and knock them out. Now, if your manager's interfering with you, it's no problem. Mr. Manager gonna need to talk to you outside. Knock the little mother effer out. It's the only thing that works in this world. I'm not calling for violence, but let me tell you something. Sometimes it does help. At least thinking about it. Again, the card sharker's not calling for violence. I have to say it. I'm not calling for violence. Knock them out. Yeah, tomahawk their ass. You know what I like? I like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre technique. Yeah. That's what you got to do. And I'm serious. I'm dead serious. So continue to do all this nonsense, this childish stuff. It makes guys like me make more money. Less competition. Less competition. I'm the bowling ball. You're the pins. I'm knocking you down. That's the way it works. There you go. There's a sport for you. Knock the idiot down. And you are the idiot. You're the moron. You're the guy that stares out the window, waiting for that up to come in. And if you don't understand what an up is, maybe you should learn what an up is, because it's called cross-training. If you don't know the car business, you can't close anywhere else. So you better start calling the car sharker and learning the car business. Learn to close, learn to close, learn to close. It works. And it works everywhere else in this world. The car business works everywhere. Foursquare everywhere. When you bought your new smartphone, they Foursquared you. Try to get yours to train in. Same thing in the car business. They learned it from the car business. I'll tell you what else they learned from the car business. They learned residual income from the car business. And we can get in that in another video. Okay, but they've learned everything from the car business. You get suckered in. You got to have that new car, don't you? Well, we're going to make sure you have that new car. We're going to make sure you get that new car, because that's who we are. Even though it's a fool that buys a brand new one, but that's fine. That's fine. It's just what you want to do. Do it. And you know, if you want to go be a child at a game, professional game, an NFL game, how ridiculous that is. Spend your money, your time away from making money. But no, you want to watch these other people make money. I get it. You like that guy getting down, hiking that ball, and that turn you on? Letting that guy put his hands underneath his ball sack? That turn you on? You whack nut? Golly, weasel nuts like that kind of crap. Guys who shave their balls and get their hair in their ice cream and lick the shit, you nasty asses. Come on. I'll tell you what's not nasty. Hey, do yourself a favor. My name is Jimmy Prater. Go close something. Yeah!